What's good, y'all? Nene here with the Real Spill podcast with another Feel Good Friday. We are here. We are here, and I got some more good reads for you. Again, if you're not a big reader, you don't like picking up paper for whatever reason, these are also available on audiobook. I will post the links, the direct links to each of these audiobooks in our bio for only that week. So you have to do it within that week. Each of these audiobooks are usually really short, about a 45 minute to a 50-minute read. So it's really good. So this one that I listened to and took notes on for this week was called "Improve Yourself," basically self-educating day by day. So I thought this was really good because it talks about different strategies on educating yourself and the importance of educating yourself, right? I think that it's easy for a lot of us to obtain knowledge from others, but are we really, really retaining this information? How do we know that this information is credible? How do we do our own research? How do we become true scholars? How do we become knowledgeable people in general? And I think that it gave a lot of good tactics on how to do this, from different strategies of note taking, different strategies of obtaining knowledge from credible resources, making sure that you're just using reliable resources is super important, right? And so I think a lot of us kind of fall short in some of these areas, and so I think it's a really good read, especially if you want to become someone that is constantly learning. I love to learn. I definitely love to self-educate. I retain more information when I self-educate. And I just feel better about myself when I'm self-educating, right? And so if you are interested in doing this, I would definitely listen to this book and take some notes. It was really, really good. I'm pointing out some of the key points that I really, really got from it. I think one of the things that it pointed out was, one, accept failures as you're learning. And I think this is one of the things that a lot of people do struggle with. For instance, and I'm just arbitrarily saying this, but if you take a test and you fail, then you're almost afraid to go back and try it again, right? Because of the failure. No, use the failure as a learning tool, right? Failures are not horrible. They don't feel good, but you can learn from your failures. So accept the failures and see what you can actually learn from the failures moving forward. Another thing they pointed out was, again, looking at the quality and relevance of the evidence you're obtaining, right? So let's just say there's some argument that's going on about why something is evil. I don't know. Sage is evil. I'm just trying to get it out there, right? Okay, so if you come up to me and I say, hey, you know what? Sage is a really good source for healing. It's a really good source for spiritually positivity, spiritually casting out demons, whatever I'm saying, right, about Sage. I don't want you just to take what I say. I want you to go look up that information yourself. That's what I want you to do. I want you to but I want you to look up the information from credible sources. Go to credible sources where maybe they have an author went and studied Sage for 5 to 10 years in different cultures and how they use it and all the outcomes that came in, and they put it in a book. That's a credible source, right? Don't go to a person on the street who is saying Sage is evil because they don't understand it, and then you use that and you keep passing that along as if it's fact. I hate when we do this. If it's not fact, if you don't have credible sources, don't make it an argument. Don't even argue it until you get credible sources and evidence for your argument. Please, 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 please work on that. Facebook and Instagram, maybe from time to time, if somebody's posting something, they may have posted a credible source, but very seldom, right? So that's one of the things that they said. Quality and relevance. Yes, we talked about the quality and relevance of the evidence, and also being open to different perspectives. I think this was also key. One of the key points that the author hit on was really being open to different perspectives. So it's okay that we have a stance on something, but it doesn't make it the infallible truth all the time, right? Unless it's a true fact, right? But if there are differences in perspectives on something, we kind of have to be open to that and listen to other interpretations of things, other outlooks of things, right? And I think this is how we become even more knowledgeable. And the book really touches base on this. So not just kind of letting your ego get in the way because you want to be right, but really listening to somebody. And if they have some rationale to it, if they have credible sources and good evidence, then maybe the argument is relevant, right? And so again, really good audio book. This one was 57 minutes. So again, 25 minutes to your work, to your job, 25 minutes back home. Hey, and you're done and you've obtained knowledge. But again, I would take notes. I always take notes on these different things. And it really, really does justice for me. So remember, please self-educate every day. And hopefully, you continue to follow this Feel Good Friday and get some more knowledge. We love you guys.